just trying to like see, but I will use this because like you can see my hair. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so yes, always make sure your hair is oiled. Always make sure you are fly. Always make sure you look cute. Always make sure. Anyway, so come back for part 2. You hear? I'm Carol fucking Baskin. I'm just. This is my rod curl video part 2. I'm excited about this video. I know all you guys were waiting for this video because I got so many DMs and questions about it. I didn't. I did it though. So whatever, like whatever that means. So whatever that means. This is part 2 to the part 1. We gonna get started. We gonna get started. We gonna get started. I used to be on a band and we used to do whip it, baby. Whip it right. That was my joint right there. I used to be like, stop playing with me. I love that shit. So anyway, part 2. Tune in. Hello. So, you see how I'm removing the curls. As I said, the reason that I put them up in there that way is because I want them to be off base. I don't want so much volume given to me by a roller. I want to make my own volume and style it myself. So, I do it half off base that way, and I'm going to remove them the same way. Always make sure there is oil on your fingers the whole time. Not so much when you are removing the rods, but even if you are removing the rods, I would say even like, because you may touch your curl and your hands may just, I don't know. I just always have just oily hands. Not like oily like they're drenched, but just moisturized fingers, I'll say. What I didn't say in part 1 was why I use the big rods on the side. And it's because, well, really I use all sizes, the long rods, because on the sides I don't have hair. I have an undercut. So, we'll have under and side cut. And with those, it makes it so that I can do them all with those curls, but I didn't want to. I wanted to use the rods. So it gives me more of a drop. And I like that. Like it's more of like length. So when I do pull those curls and I just do a little comb, they're dropping to a good length without me having to use too much tension or too many clips or go through all that. And I'm just like, don't nobody got time for that, so I ain't about to do that, you know what I'm saying? So I just figured out like a way, and I just use the bigger rod, and it just prevents that and it helps that. So that's why I do that. And I say that then I have like the worst camel toe, like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so freaking yeah. So do that. Make sure your hands are oiled. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Remove the rods the same direction. Don't just snatch them out, because that's gonna create frizz that you don't want it to make. You want to make it like not happen right away. You know what I'm saying? So you do that by having the oil in your hands, not snatching the curl out of the rod. Like, that's just not going to be smart. So you want to just roll it right out. You know, do it like that. You know, we don't flick the wrist. We don't flick the wrist all that time. You know what I'm saying? So just take it out your hair like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at the flick of the wrist. Stop playing with me.
But anyways, that's all for this video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Turn on those subscribe or no, turn on those post notifications. It's late. I don't know. My brain is going sleepy. Turn on those post notifications and leave a comment down below. All right, guys. Peace.
All right. I think that's a nice.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh no. So, do not worry when this happens. When your curl flies the wrong way because you rolled it the wrong way, and rolling direction is very important. How you roll it is very important. I didn't say that in part 1 either, because you see here that it matters. So what I did was like round that thing up like really weird. It was so weird how I did it. So it just like flew up. But don't worry when that happens, because hair can be manipulated. That is what we do with hair. We manipulate hair to do what we want it to do. So what you do is what I did. Just put a clip right there. I had to go, but if you have a little more time, I promise you, that thing will lay. Even if you style around it, by the time like you got school or you got to go to work, I wasn't too concerned, because how I tease it, it all works, because I don't have again, I have an undercut. I feel like I have to keep saying it, but I don't have hair here, so it really didn't really matter, and it laid perfectly enough for me to be able to tease it, and it worked. And you see that. But if your hair, no, Ice, you gotta go. Go. I know. I hate when you do. Go. You look so cute. Go. Go, Ice. No. No. So, if your hair is thicker, or if your curls were bigger, or if your hair is different texture, just leave that clip in, style around it, do what you gotta do, come back in that thing, run it 30 minutes to an hour, all your worries are gone. Promise you. Even if you have 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like, it'll do something. And if you tease it and just tease it up and just like spread it apart, work with it, manipulate it, it'll work. Don't give up on it. Don't think you ruined it, like, oh, it's done. No, 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 no. You just have to work with it. Everything can be fixed with hair. Unless you bleach the shit out of it and damage it, there's nothing we can do. I speak for all of us. There's nothing stop coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I believe the like button is here. So, again, I said about the comb. I use the comb when I want big hair. Now, I did have to go, and I did want to hurry up and use it. But you see, I did two different styles, and well, I teased it two different. Well, it's two different styles, like, cause one was just big and around, and this one was just like, twisted up because I had an interview. So I just wanted to kind of look like, like chic a little bit, like, just a little bush, little curl bush with a little, you know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I wanted to do. I did use the comb again. Do not use the comb so much if you want to maintain your curls. It will bring on the frizz. If you're not going to be willing to sit back, if you do use the comb and you do get frizz, you can go through your curls with oil and wound and and shape the curl back with that hair. You can even use like a wide tooth comb and comb it and twirl it back. There's so many ways. If you're not going to give it that time, don't use the comb so much. Let your curls fall. Let them do their thing. If you want still big hair or more curl, use more rods. It's so many ways. I know how it is when you get frizz, especially when you're like not, like you don't know really, or don't have like that magic touch, or that they say, or if you don't really have the time. I understand what it's like to like get that frizz and then you just like throw it up because you're like, this just looks stupid. So don't use that much of a comb. I would recommend, like you'll see me do, well, you see me do right here, but you'll see me do way more in this next part, is that I go in and I'm like, shh, 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 shh. And all I'm doing, say this is my scalp. Say this is my scalp. I'm taking it and I'm going, shh, 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 shh. And then I go here and my fingers are like a comb. And I go, shh, shh, shh. That way, I'm not messing with any curl. Like, everything is being lifted from within my hair and not on the outside. Even if I was to still go through and pull away, my hair would still be curled at the root. It's instead of taking a comb and teasing my hair up, which is another method that you see me do, of course, with a comb. It's teasing it, but it's more just giving it like volume. Like how we used to see, the white girls in all the movies and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, I gotta fix my hair. Like, I gotta do all that stuff. That's exactly what they were doing, was just giving themselves volume. And we can do the same exact thing with our hair. And that's what I do. And the thing with our hair is it doesn't fall. Like, some, I won't say all of it, but when you usually have it in a curl style, like, and you tease it and stuff, like, you don't need a bunch of hairspray, you don't need a bunch of that stuff. It just usually really doesn't fall. And if it does a little bit, just stick it back in there and just fluff it a little bit. Like, we can do whatever we want. Whatever makes you feel good, do they. Whatever makes you feel good, you gotta do that. Whatever makes you feel good, you gotta do that. Yeah, if you want big hair, you wear big hair, you gotta do that. Alright, if you want camel toe, wear a camel toe. Yeah, you do that. every hair texture, every hair type is going to be different. It's just different. I just encourage you to just take your time. If you can have an inspiration, you can want it to look a certain way, but that's just it. It's just an inspiration. Like, don't beat yourself up and give up on the hair if it's just not coming out the way that person's hair looks. Take that inspiration and make it your own.
I ain't got no ceilings. I ain't got no ceilings. Man, what a high. Want to be alive. I'm sipping lean. And TMZ said I died. Damn, I run with bitch slappers. Your hate don't impact. Our bitches dick grabbers. Your bitches pig snappers. You just a camera rapper. But we don't point cameras at you. We point them hammers at you. More bullets than hammer dancers. We take the pineapple, we fill it with purple, we never settle. We take the Mag 11, we point that bitch straight at your cerebellum. And this world is mine. Yeah, I'm getting mine. Yeah, I'm sipping lines, sipping. Oh, we talking lean. Oh, we talking lean. Oh, you pouring up? Finna fall asleep. Look at the smile on it. Spent a couple $100,000 on it. And the game been drove me crazy. Over 100,000 miles on me. Damn, said she gonna lie for me.
Once you get your hair this big, it's really almost no saving your curls. What I like to do after this is like wear mohawks or just like bun styles or like 3. It just depends. Like, I just don't really have a way that I style my hair. But yeah, so remember that once you get your hair this big, that's it.
Lied to me. She tell me that my pussy. I said, bitch, you just lied to me. That's why I fuck them all. Still love them all. With the rubber off. Cause they husbands dogs. Yeah. And the top of it off. All the tops is off. And it's winter season. But the season's heated. Ah! And I got some really big wings. I got a really big regime. Been part of some really big schemes. I just popped a really big beam. I just popped a really big beam. Big dreams. And what a girl. I fuck a kid up on everything. I put some sip up in everything. I put some sip up in everything. I put some sip up in everything. No sip.
Whenever, I cannot stress this enough, you do your hair, you must drink wine. Okay? Whenever. And rap. Wine and rap music. It's the only way. You gotta channel like your inner, like, fuck it. And style that shit. Style your hair. Styling your hair, I don't give a damn. You could put anything in your hair and style it any way.
If I feel it, I'm trusting, I'm begging. I told my homie I'll be back. I got some hoes that tryna see me. I be double cupping, letting bitches double team it. All that fucking smoke around a nigga like a genie. Ever pyro,
I ain't
forever
dating.
connected like AOL and Yahoo. Okay. I just be fighting my demons. I just be righteous or evil. I don't be Skyping or streaming. I just be hyping no reason. I just be Tunchi or Weezy. I just eat coochie, I'm greedy. Give me the Uzi, I squeeze it. Last night was a movie, I seen it. And I just be high for no reason. I just be high for no reason. And I just be high for 4 seasons. Round here you could die for no reason. These bitches on diets and vegans. She getting the type for next season. And me, I'm just high for no reason. And you could die for no reason.
I know some niggas pull triggers that don't value life but put prices on people. My homie named it because he is still it, but used to be nice to them Eagles. I know what she do for that niggas. And she with that coochie for profit.
That pussy your Uzi, she poppin'. I'm in this bitch with Lil Tucci was poppin'. You could die on my block, nigga, that shit is true.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I believe the like button is here, the thumbs up. You can even thumb it down.
cause she fiendin'. That pussy get killed for no reason. You pussies can die for no reason. You pussies can die for no reason. I just get high for no reason. The world be trying to get over. I just get high to get even. Yeah, that shit was ill, that shit was trill. Had to tell my bitch stop stealing and stashing my pills. That bitch a addict for real, that bitch a addict for real. That bitch is nasty for real, she naked in heels. Fuck Tom, Dick, and Harry and Bill. Sonya and Sarah and Jill. I carry the steel in anyone area still. Cause shit could get scary for real, I'm aware and I'm skilled. I had to bury some meals somewhere in the field. Please don't ask me where my lips feel, very concealed. I got whatever you feel, like I blow like Derek for real. I got that white like Jaleel. I'm about that life and that's real. I'm about that life and that's real. I said that twice cause that's real. Sometimes it's like I just feel like ain't nothing easy. I'ma get high for that reason. And you could die for no reason. Die for no reason. I just be fighting my demons. I just be lighting my chiba. I just be Tunchi and Weezy. I'm so excited to be him. We kill you on sight just for breathing. Round here you can die for your visa. Round here you can die for a pizza. Round here we don't die for no divas. And I just be high for no reason. I just be high for no reason. They kill my pop at 14. Sometimes the niggas just cry for no reason. Round here you can die with your homie. Round here you can die by your lonely. We come on your side.
That is it for Rod Curl part 1 and 2. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to watch my video. I appreciate that shit. I'm trying to say stop saying shit, but keep coming out. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do me a favor and share it. And I love you long time. Again, thank you guys. Look at me, I'm corny. Bye. Hello.